this is Jordan and CJ, Crohn's Veteran Podcast. Welcome to today's episode. Uh, Today we're talking about our love of video games and how that intersects with IBD. Um, good morning, CJ. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. And so uh, that's yeah. First off, we were talking about the other day, just our love of video games, and so are you kind of like me and been playing video games, all your life, type thing?
Yes. Since a little kid, man, it was either I was in the streets or I was playing video games. There's no in
Mm.
between.
Like when you're like, what was like the first system, like the first console? Oh yeah. When you were little, like what was the first console that you had? Do you remember?
I believe the first console was I think it was a Sega or a Super Nintendo, one either or. But
Mm.
my father got it for me. Um, and I just remember playing, I forgot the name of it. I think it was like Ghosts and Ghouls or something.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like it's just like this dude, he's running through a graveyard throwing like spikes at like skeletons or whatever. And I just
I
used to
remember.
play that nonstop.
Yeah.
And then he got me Sonic. So
Yeah,
I
right,
used to
right.
dabble a little bit of Sonic too.
I have Sonic, like I have Sonic right now for the PS4. Like me and little
Nice.
guy, like me and little guy play it. Like,
Oh, for the Super Nintendo or the first Nintendo, I had Mario, like the first
mhm.
one, and then that Mario came with like the Duck Hunt, and I also had the little gun with it too. So
Nice, nice, nice. And so, yeah, I had the original Nintendo. That was probably my first one. And then my dad actually got it for me and my brother when we were too little to play it. And so we're probably like 4 or 5 or something.
mhm.
And then we got like the original Mario and like Duck Hunt and all that stuff. So I guess there's some people that have like the Atari. I ain't that old. So, but I've been playing it all. I've had I think every single Nintendo. And so, and then I had the Xbox. I think the Xbox, what, 360 is that what they called it?
Mhm.
And so, and
Oh,
then
those are hard times, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's when
like
the
that.
Red Ring of Death
You
came out.
exactly,
My
exactly.
poor
Just
little
like
heart, my poor little heart was
over
broken.
and over again, because I think that I know that happened to me, good couple of times too. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, and so,
Uh, I'm gonna tell you a little story, man. So let's. I think it was 2009ish or 10ish or 11. I forgot. Let me just say it was around the time Modern Warfare 2 came out,
hmm
and I was still in high school. So the way I thought was I just moved to Fairfax, and most of my friends lived in Burke. So I was like, all right, so Modern
mm,
Warfare dropped today. How am I gonna go get it because I can't drive,
right,
and the closest GameStop to me is in Burke. So I decided to um, take the bus to Burke out of high school. Take the bus to Burke, and then from Burke walk like 30, 45 minutes to the GameStop, get the
mm-hmm.
game, walk 30, 45 minutes back to my friend's house, chill there, and wait until my mom to pick me up. Funny thing is, my mom was like, "Nah, fuck that. Who told you to ride the bus over there? You gonna walk?"
Mm, right, right, right,
so,
right.
so I end up walking home, and that took like another 45, maybe an hour, because it's dark and I'm walking
Right,
slow through the street.
right, right, right,
And
right.
I had to walk through like the woods and a lake, and I was just like, I'm
Mm,
not walking through the lake at in pitch dark. I'm just gonna
nah.
walk in the street. So I end up getting home. I end up playing it for like 30 minutes. Yeah. And man, I get the red ring of death, bro.
Oh my god.
I was so butthurt. Like I was having so much fun playing it too. All my friends got it.
Oh
We
my
were all
god.
playing together.
That's so
And
that's
then
so
no,
that's so
dude, I was so
terrible.
no, dude, I was so determined. I was like, nah, that's not gonna happen. So I end up opening up my Xbox. Like I bought little tools, little screwdrivers to open it up, took out
Right.
all the screws and whatever, took off the front top, So you got the bottom, the Xbox is just completely open.
Right, right, right.
So the problem was that it kept overheating for some reason. So I opened it up and I put my fan, my room fan on the Xbox, and I would play like that. And it worked for about a week. And then it completely died on me.
That's terrible. That's terrible, as I say,
Yeah,
man.
I had to beg my dad for Christmas to buy me a new Xbox, and he did.
I
Guy's a goat.
it's terrible, man. Like it's terrible. So those doggone Xboxes were always breaking on people. I think they like knowingly released like a faulty product or something, And so
I agree.
mm, like I yeah my yeah. So I guess another question for you would what would be what's your favorite type of game, and why?
I like playing multiplayer games, like shooters.
Mm,
I just like the whole PvP aspect against like me versus another person, like seeing who's better,
right.
like doing flashy things, just like showing off for the camera.
Mm. Right
Type of
on,
thing.
right on. Like I
What about you?
I've gotten into I like online games, but it's almost like I like them too much, and so I have to be very careful because of the time investment because you can't beat an online game,
Hmm.
and you can't pause one either,
Exactly.
and so I just have to you almost have to be like kind of intentional, when you actually sit down because
Be
okay, well,
aware of the time you
yeah, yeah,
got.
yeah, exactly, and so for a really really long time, I would play things like shooters like Call of Duty or whatever, but I would just play the campaigns and stuff because also since I didn't have the time to be a 12-year-old like spending 8 hours a night like
Hmm.
just getting better and better and better, I would just spawn and get clapped all the time. And so just and so
It
just
wasn't a good time.
yeah, exactly. It wasn't a good time at all. And so
Man, how do
uh,
people play this shit? Oh man.
exactly. So it would just be super frustrating and stuff. And
Bro, I
so
wish I
I
would have tagged you in this post I saw. It was literally that a dude playing Modern Warfare, and you know the map Shipment, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know Shipment. If you literally just spawn and die. So
Hmm.
this cat is just spawning in, and he walks forward like 2 steps, and he just dies, and he's just like going off. He's like, "What? What the crap? Ah!" He's just like he's raging so hard. It was hilarious. I'm gonna tag you in it after
Yeah,
this.
you should because that's the exact type of thing I was playing. Like because I have a Modern Warfare right now, and so I actually bought this. I'll tell you, like, so I bought the game and stuff, and so I actually like dabbled in one of the other maps besides Warzone and stuff. I was like,
No,
oh my god, it
you
was
do not
like,
want to play
yeah,
regular game.
yeah, I was not ready. That
Yeah,
was
the
not
the
ready.
problem the problem with Modern Warfare is like the footsteps and the maps. The maps are butt. There's
Mm-hmm,
too many safe places, corners,
mm-hmm,
like for you to hide, and then they turn up the footsteps so it encourages camping. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's not
because
fun for anybody.
yeah, you're running around here like do like people's coming down the hallway. Oh, there you are.
At
But yeah, I
first,
mean.
At first, I try to adjust, like how everybody talks. They're at the beginning of a game cycle. They're like, "No, it's a new game. You have to, adapt and overcome."
Mhm.
Like I was just like, "All right, bet." So I took out my shotgun and I took out my claymores, and I just started camping. I started camping hard, but it wasn't fun for me. It's just like, yo, this is really boring. And then the
Yeah.
maps were really. It didn't have that many maps. I think it had
Warzone, that's it.
like
Like that's
five
what we gotta
maps.
play with. That's what we're gonna play Warzone together. Is because like Warzone's hilarious because it's like 145 people on the same map
Have you played
and
Ground War?
no.
Ground
And
War is
so
like a lot of people as well. I think it's like 15 people on a
mhm,
team or something like that. And
mhm,
it's like on a
mhm.
big old map. They have tanks
Yeah,
and
like
like
yeah, I mean
different
there's a whole
vehicles.
there's a whole lot of things like that I really like to do. And so I like yeah, I like huge map games. That's probably my big thing is just kind of the bang for your buck. And so I like Red Dead 2 a whole lot. That
Like
just
immersive games. Like,
yeah, exactly. And so there's like was it Just Cause? Have you ever I don't know if you ever heard of those? But they're
uh-huh.
like they're these really big, really massive map games, but there's like kind of planes, trains, and automobiles. And so there's like tons of cars, tons of airplanes, helicopters, fighter jets, all that stuff, tons of boats, and all these different things. And so, and the whole point of the game is blowing things up to get farther in it. So it's pretty dope. And so,
Yeah.
and then, so there's like a few of those. I used to play things like Far Cry and stuff like that. And um,
Did you ever play Grand Theft Auto?
definitely Grand Theft Auto 5. As of yeah, speaking of funny stories, man. So so in GTA 5, my person, my little avatar, so
Your character?
my character or whatever, the story is really really fun on that too. But so I beat the story. Then the online, I made a black woman or whatever. And so just like, and I made her like as pretty as I possibly could, type thing, and like just like, and then I made her like really rich. So because I played online for like a year, so she was just
Uh-huh.
like she was like a multi-millionaire or whatever. So she had like a gold Bugatti, like a pink Lambo, and all this stuff, and she had like the best jewelry, like the best shoes, all these things. And so people were like hating on me all the time,
Bro,
like
I can only imagine. People be
all
thirsty as crap. Like,
like
as soon
so.
as somebody hears like a girl voice, like the mood just changes like this.
No, and
Like,
so and that was
it's
the funny thing is,
crazy.
and so I was playing as a girl, and so people would like say this is GTA, and so people would have their own cars and stuff, right, and their own houses and all that kind of stuff, and so like dudes would like pick me up with their cars, and they take me back to their houses.
We
It was very funny.
can you give me $1,000?
No, yeah, right, and they're like, and they would like like DM me like, "Are you a real girl?" Or something. It was very funny,
Girl.
man.
Yes, I am.
Exactly. Exactly. And so, but I would do things like get in the car with them, and then like shoot them and stuff like that. And so it'd be very funny.
I always wanted to get into Grand Theft Auto, but um, the thing about that was I got Grand Theft Auto when it first came out. The funny
mm,
thing was I was on duty the day Grand Theft
mm,
Auto came out for the
mm,
360, and
mm.
I was like, man, I need this game.
Right, right,
I was
right.
like, I told Duty, I was like, hey, Duty, they're having a midnight release. Can I go get the game? He's like, yeah,
Mm,
on your break, like, cause they make it so that you have like a 3 hour, 4 hour sleep window.
mm-hmm.
So you go to sleep, I guess like 12, come back at 3, and that's what I did. I went to go get the game. Actually, I slept for a little bit. Then I went to go get the game. Then I came back and played it all night. But it was really good. But then I was kind of sad when I had to sell my 360 and I bought an Xbox One. So
Yeah.
I sold my Grand Theft Auto 5 and I never bought it again. And
Oh
then
man, like,
I've been waiting for like 6 to
dude,
come out, and I'm just
it's
like, is it even
not.
coming? It's
No,
yeah. That's why I've been like holding on buying 5. I'm like, nah, if I buy 5,
no.
they're gonna announce 6, and then I'm just gonna be like,
Nope. They're gonna remaster 5 for the next console. That's what I saw. And so that there is no 6. It's gonna be 5, but prettier type thing. And so that's that. And so I
nah, they have to have a
no
6.
positive, bro.
If it's not this year, maybe in a couple.
Yeah,
I
at
feel
least
like 2022,
yeah,
it
yeah.
should be out.
So I'm saying, yeah, that now that's possible. No, that's definitely possible. But I know at launch for like the PS5 and the new Xbox or whatever is going to be like a remaster or whatever of
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so on so GTA 5, like um also, but probably one of the crazy things that happened is because people be doing weird random racist stuff. Like there is like somebody has stolen like a fire truck and was literally trying to like hose me down with the fire truck.
I'm weak.
Right, like some 1960s, like some kind of weird 1960s thing. And so, but I was like behind these like pillars or whatever, and so they were like shooting the water like in between the pillars. And so if I got hit by the water, I would, I think I would
Fly,
die.
just
Yeah,
you'd
yeah, I would
fly and
fly,
like
and then
roll all over the
yeah,
place.
and then like die, and then die or something. And so the guy had me like kind of trapped, and I was like, oh, this is so messed up. This is so messed up. And so, but luckily, I had a grenade and blew him up before he was able to get me. And so
Nice.
that was very satisfying. But then, yeah, but also people would be like, um, I would be like shopping for clothes for my girl or whatever, or like,
Yeah, and then
it,
somebody come in and kill you.
yeah. Well, not only that, people like like put like a bomb on my car.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah, like
They'd be like, "You get in, start the car, you mother, you mother
exactly,
sucker."
exactly, and then
Just
like and then,
waiting for you.
yeah, but but the funny thing is that is that you get in the car and then like drive for a little while before people will wait for you to like get all comfortable too.
Exactly. Exactly. Nothing's gonna happen. You done drove like 3 miles down the road. Bam! You literally
Right?
waited 10 minutes to blow me up.
Yeah, it was worth it.
He's like following you in the car behind. You don't even know.
Right, man. No, people are super
They
shady at that.
added so much to that game.
I
I'm
know.
amazed.
I know.
They
There's
added
tons.
like bank heists,
Yep.
races.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, because because even the stuff that I have is like is nothing compared to the stuff that I have now. Like all the cars that I thought that I was doing big with
they
is
have
nothing.
real estate in that game too, dude.
I know. I mean, I had two penthouse apartments. It was dope.
How
You
does that
know.
work? How do you make money? Just doing missions
Yeah, I was doing like
and races?
yeah, it was kind of like battle royale missions and then and some other things. So the races is just that's just kind of like you have to be really obsessed with your cars and stuff to actually get the good
Do you
good.
have to tune them or anything, or you just get
Yeah, I
in them
mean,
and race?
no, there's a whole thing. I mean, there's a whole gamut of customizing your car. So I mean, my Bugatti had like it was a million. It was a million. The car was a million, and the paint job was 50K. The paint job was 50K on it, and like the rims were like ridiculous. Were like ridiculous too. Like and
I
then
bet that shit look bad though.
yeah, it was bad. Yeah, it was badass. And so like
I bet it look
and
bad.
so and so that's why people were like putting bombs on my cars and stuff because people were hating on me type thing. And so
Yo,
uh,
so let's say somebody blew up your car. Does it spawn in your house?
n- um it like I think it does, but the thing is that if you get those kind of if you get if you actually buy cars in the game,
Mhm.
you can get them insured.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
Because
and
I
so
can't
like
imagine buying an expensive ass car and then getting blown up by an RPG
and then never seeing it again.
and
Like
never seeing it again. I would
yeah, like
cry. I would never play the game again.
yeah, so I mean, so you literally buy insurance on your car, but doing that is a good look because like they pay it. Like, so somebody else blows up your car because they're being a d bag or whatever. That's on them. So I mean, the Bugatti was like 30K to if you blew it up, something like that, like 27, 30, like 27 or 30K to blow it up.
Wait, you have to pay 30K or they have to pay
No,
30K?
they did like
What?
it's
So if you
insurance.
blow up an insured car, you have to pay?
No, the person who blew up the car has to pay.
That is wild. So that discourages people from like blowing up
Blowing up,
people's cars. That
yeah,
is really good. That's really
yeah.
good.
Yeah, I mean, but then you also don't know if the car's insured or not.
That's true.
And sometimes you're so mad at somebody,
Don't
you're
kill
like,
me. I got insurance.
and, but sometimes you're so mad at people, you're like,
I don't care. I don't
I'll eat
care.
the charge, yeah, I'll eat the charge type thing. So
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna
Yo,
blow your.
I'm gonna show you never mind, a GTA 4 video? GTA 5? Yeah, I actually have a GTA 5 video
Mm,
from like, oh my God. I lied. It's a GTA 4. It's from Chill Gaming.
mm,
But
mm.
hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna find it for you.
No, because I mean, like GTA is fun. I'm definitely down to.
You said you played Red Dead Redemption 2. I kind of
Yeah.
felt like it was the same thing, but like old school, like back in the Wild Wild West.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. Like Red Dead's like super funny, and so I oh, and also in like Warzone lately, I've been playing Warzone a lot, and I've got a couple triple kills in that, which is extremely satisfying. And
Bro,
so,
I have to hop on that Warzone, man. It's just
mm,
that I suck at battle royales. I cannot at them. I don't know why.
I'm yeah, I'm kind of good. I'm not saying I'm good, but to me they're fun. To me, it's kind of like the challenge of and it's especially having a good partner and stuff. Going in there, it's pretty fun, but. uh It's crazy, man, because that it said it's modern warfare, and so it said it's 150 people, so people have sniper rifles and stuff, and so um, yeah, I mean you can get clapped, at any time, so especially like in the and there's like a team deathmatch with like it's kind of pretty close by, and
Close
man,
quarter.
yeah, kind of more close quarters and stuff, even though with sniper rifles and stuff, and so all you see is all these like scope glints, like just it's very funny, and so like so you're just trying to like try to get through. And so it's all very very satisfying.
Do you
to kind of
play like you said you played RPG type games?
Yeah, I love them. And so like Fallout, and
Hmm.
so like Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas. Um, I haven't played that. I haven't played the Fallout Online one because that's again, it's too many games and too much online stuff.
Hmm.
But also Skyrim, when that came out, and
Have
so
you ever heard of ESO or Elder Scrolls Online?
yes, I have. But
I
see
got
those
into that for a little bit.
nice, nice, nice. Yeah, those, I said those I loved Skyrim, and so which is the same thing, Elder Scrolls, and so it's just like I love all that, fantasy stuff. I love it, like so all that, like dwarves and elves and magic and swords and shields and
I love the lore.
spells. Yeah, yeah, all
It's
that
all
stuff. Yeah, yeah,
interesting.
it's all really really fun. So all that, they're going on quests and all that stuff and exploring caves and whatnot. All those different. It's all really 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 fun. So.
Yeah, I like that game. I used to play it like I actually started I picked it up when I got diagnosed too. So
Mm, mm,
or
mm.
I was playing it. It was fun because it was refreshing. It was a new game because you could like set your own abilities. You could like set it up
Yeah,
the way you wanted to. You didn't have
yeah,
to play a specific way. You can play your
yep,
own style.
yep. I
And
remember
that's what I
that.
did. And I leveled all the way up to like the max level, but then they have um champion points, and that
Hmm.
goes all the way up to like 2000 or something. I don't know.
Mm.
And the crazy thing about that is like there's people on there that just like decked out in like champion points. They have like the best gear and they just like destroy people in PvP. Like there's no balance. There's
Right.
there's no, no there's no balance. So if you go in there and you have like no gear, you're gonna get slapped. You're gonna get hit and you're gonna go down like a wet napkin.
Right. That's and so I played. I said like I kind of more played the offline version.
Hmm.
Um, and so I
Who is that? Rim? How much does a bag of chip cost where you live? It depends, honestly, what kind of bag or what kind of the brand of it and the size. But
well,
most of the bag of chips come with like air in them, so
right, exactly. You pay money for so much of air. So like,
yeah.
but yeah, that's funny. And so oh yeah, so I was gonna say like yeah, so in Skyrim I said Elder Scrolls, I used to love, the bow and arrow. That was my favorite thing to play with.
Yes, I love the bow and arrow and the big two-hander.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'd be like in the back,
Hmm. Hmm.
just sniping people.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yo, have you ever played Lord of the Rings? There is a game called Lord of the Rings Conquest on 360.
mm,
Funnest game ever. It was a PvP, PvE kind of game.
yeah,
And it was like you have to they had team deathmatch. They had a thing where you had to capture the points on
yeah.
the map. They had different types of classes. So they had an archer, they had a
Hmm.
warrior, they had a rogue, they had a
Hmm.
wizard,
Yeah.
and it was so fun. But I got so upset when they just canceled the game. Like
Like just
they canceled the online, and you couldn't play online anymore.
ugh,
Yeah, I
that's
was
not
so good at it too. Like I'd
that's
just
not
come up
cool.
out of nowhere. I'd be across the map with my like bow. I'd put it on like fire mode and just like fling
Yeah.
that thing, like hit somebody in the head across the map.
Right, right. It's very satisfying, and so like but like from downtown type thing, and
Something
so
about snipers and bows and just like
mm,
that one, you got one shot and you gotta make it. You know what I
yep,
mean?
yep, yep, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because if you miss, it's a wrap.
That's
A
yes.
lot of the time. So especially yeah. So if you have your bow maxed out or your sniper rifle maxed out, it just feels yeah like really 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 awesome. And so but I like mixing it up and getting with those the big two-handers and stuff like that too. It's pretty fun.
I agree.
Um, and so yeah, but also I've been what else? Oh, have you played No Man's Sky?
No,
You
what
heard,
is
you
that?
heard all right, well, two things. One, I guess since we're talking about IBD and video games, I can say that playing video games is definitely gotten me through some really really rough times. Because it's one of those things when you're having a flare, your stomach is all jacked up. You can lay down and kind of recover, and your brain can still do something and stuff. And so So it's anybody out there that has IBD and you don't play video games, you might want to look into it because it's not as it's a good way to kill some time and have some fun at the same time. So,
Exactly. But
and
you
so
also got to watch out what you play because,
yeah,
as we know, stress can go straight to the stomach and you can end up on
exactly.
the toilet.
Exactly. And so, yeah, so, play, if you are going to play games, play games that, that are, not, don't cause, you any additional stress and stuff. And then,
I've
and then,
definitely been there.
yeah, exactly. Sports, like sports games for me do that. Sports games for me do that, like football and stuff like that. Um, and so, and then also, just also, be careful that you don't spend make sure you still go outside and get some fresh air if you can, because
Yeah, make sure you like you're mobile to like get
yeah,
up in between your games. Don't just sit
yeah,
in your chair all day.
yeah, don't be the don't be that person that's just drinking Mountain Dew and eating Doritos and stuff and
Facts. I mean, like
Mhm,
after your game, bro, get up, crank out a couple
mhm.
push-ups. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
You
exactly,
lose a game, oh, we like. Hey, if you lose a game, we gotta do 30 push-ups. All right, bet.
yeah,
Or you do a push-up for every death. You know,
exactly.
make it work.
You make it fun, and that's a great idea,
Yeah.
and so but yeah, so anyway, No Man's Sky. And so No Man's Sky is
Sounds
a
like a zombie game.
yeah, that is it's like it's actually a survival space exploration game.
Are they
Ooh.
aliens?
And so there's definitely alien life. And so and the game is it's an online game and it's massive. I mean massive is like because
It's online.
it's online and you literally discover star systems like you can the way the game starts out is that it randomly generates a planet that you just kind of wake up on and you have to survive. You're like the game starts with you already dying pretty much
Hmm.
from being exposed to the elements. And so and so you have to like find like resources and then find your ship. And then once you find your ship, you can try to, get your ship upgraded and stuff. But the coolest thing is that the whole game is seamless. You can take off
Hey,
and
Joseph, thanks for the follow, bro. Appreciate it.
you appreciate that. That's awesome, man. And so, um, and so you can actually take off from a planet and then fly to another planet, like in real time. So
Hmm.
it's like the vastness of space, and so you can not only can you fly from places to places, but it's the same thing with everything else. You look for resources. You find like different animals, different plants, and you use those different animals and plants or rocks or whatever to make things. And then also but things like platinum, gold, um, salt, whatever. And then you use all these different things to make resources. You can
Hmm.
build houses, so you can have your own house. You can find so you can kind of explore the universe. Find your own planet that you like, and then build a house on it, and then like do all this other kind of stuff, and then
Yo,
you
that
know
seems really like a lot. So,
it's like and then
so
you can
everybody does everybody have their own planet?
no, like you can, or you can say like, or you can, you can be on my side of the planet, you can be on your side of the planet, and there's, alien life, there's alien buildings and stuff, things for you to explore, all this different stuff. There's space stations, and there's you can build stuff like warping in between star systems and stuff, and so it's so huge. Like, so you said you can literally, go be on a planet, get in your ship, go up
Hmm.
go like go through the clouds, be out in space, and then go to that planet over there, or warp to a whole other star system and then explore some more, and then do like story missions. You can hang out with other people. There's like space fights, all the whole nine yards. But you can get bigger and bigger and bigger fleets of ships like frigates and the whole nine yards, like that store to store your ships and all that stuff. And so it's you can have your own little empire and everything. And so you kind of start from nothing, and the more you play it, the richer you get. You become a billionaire and all that stuff, and in the game. And it's it's so massive and so huge. I just showed my dad it, just only for a few minutes because doing anything, it's space. So flying from here to that planet will take 10 minutes, or 15 minutes, or however far you are or whatever, it can take a while. And so,
Hey, Nugget, thanks for the follow, bro. Appreciate it.
mhm. And
But
so, So yeah, man. So if you ever have some time, check out a trailer. Maybe I'll text you or something. I'll text you a
Yeah,
trailer.
you should
Yeah,
definitely send me
because it's
trailer.
because it's like all these online games. It's which one do you put the time into, right? Because
Hmm.
there's so many of them. But No Man's Sky is dope. Like, because it's um just updating your ship and then just exploring. Because like every single planet is different. You can go be on moons. You can be on small planets, big planets, like a Saturn type, rings type
Yeah.
thing. So when you be kind of walking around, look up in the sky, and you see all these rings in the sky and stuff. It's pretty cool. So, and then you can water planets, ice planets, hot planets, radioactive.
Have you
Somewhere in
played Borderlands?
seen it play a lot. My like a friend of mine used to play it all the time. So that kind of stuff is cool too. Like that kind of cartoon look or whatever. But that was kind of that randomly generating weapons and things. So,
Yeah.
but I like I like games that where you're leveling up all the time. I kind of like that RPG element, or you know, um,
Have you played World of Warcraft?
I have not. I have not. I have not played any WoW. I have not played any. Well, I guess this is
League
aging.
of Legends.
Yeah, exactly. Evercrack type thing. So,
I actually played WoW. WoW was
mm,
one of the
mm,
games. When I was growing up, I used to get the demo
mm.
because I couldn't afford the game. So I would download the demo, sit there with my little oatmeal, and just play WoW, just the
Right.
demo, just
Mm.
leveling there for like a day or two. And this was during the blizzard.
Yep.
So do you remember the blizzard of like maybe what was it? '09? I think it was
Mm.
'09. But there was like a blizzard in '09. Like schools were
Mhm.
like shut down for like 2 weeks or whatever.
Oh,
It
wow.
was a good time for your gamer. So
Yeah.
I just be chilling playing WoW, and then next thing you know, my friend asked me, "Hey, have you ever played World of Warcraft?" And I was like, or this is one of my friends I used to play Gears of War with. He's like, "You play
Mhm.
World of Warcraft?" And I was like, "I played the demo." And he's like, "Dude, I play the game. You should play it too." And I was like, "All right, sure." But at the time, I'm a kid. I'm broke. I don't got no money, so I can't buy the game. So my other friend named Ford, he actually has like two accounts. So
Mm.
he gave me the other account, and all I had to do was just get WoW time.
Nice.
So he gave me his
Nice.
account, and we all played together, and that was like one of the most fun times of my life.
Probably one of the most fun gaming experiences that I had was when I was deployed. Is that since we're in IT,
Hmm.
we actually had like a morale. We called the morale server, and so it
Hmm.
was pretty dope.
Nice.
And it had like movies and like had movies and music on it, but also had games. And so we had at the time Battlefield 1942 on it, and we kind of like a little LAN party and like in the double wide trailer we were deployed, and so
Nice.
but yeah, so it's
Yeah,
and
that's
so
intense. Did you guys like team up?
yeah, like I mean, we all like kind of like team deathmatch each other and stuff like that. It was very funny, and and then my friend had like a GameCube or something,
Hmm.
and then and he had like a Switch on his PC. So he had the GameCube like in his desk or like underneath his desk, and so when the commanding officer would come in, like, hey, Cabrera, what are you doing? Like, he would like to switch it off and on, type
I'm
thing.
reading, sir.
Exactly. Working for why type thing. Working hard, sir, type thing. And then he would leave and he turn it back on and keep playing. So it was funny. So
That's how it be like
yeah,
when you're on duty.
it'd be like that sometimes. So
For real.
it
Have you?
was
I got a question. Have you ever played Crazy Taxi?
I think so, like in the arcade. Like it was like in the arcade, it's like a little racer, like a little racing game.
It was no, no, no. It was. I know they had one for GameCube, and it's pretty much just you're a taxi driver and you got to drive all crazy around town, dropping people off.
Yeah, I have played that. Wow. I haven't like played that in a really long time, but like, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that was
Yeah.
like one of the first GameCube games I've ever played, and
I mean,
pretty dope.
I probably, that's funny. So, but yeah, but I like racing games too. Um, you know, I'm, things
Have
like
you ever played The Sims?
a little bit, like not in a really long time, but I know there's like all these really funny mods and stuff that people can do, and all these like DLCs and stuff, and you can do all whatever
It's like
you
so
want to.
realistic now, dude.
Yeah,
It's
like
so realistic now.
like whatever you want to simulate. You know,
Exactly.
you
You
know,
want to have a family, have a family. You want to be a bachelor, be a bachelor. You want to
um,
be a painter, be a painter. You want to be a writer, be a writer. It's like
you
you can
want
do whatever you want in there.
you want
Fashion,
to
movie
exact
star.
exactly,
They even
and then
added magic. They added
right,
pets,
you know,
babies, toddlers.
you know, 7, 8, 9, baby moms, baby daddies, whatever. So,
Exactly, dude. Like you
mhm,
can live that life.
right,
You can live the life you want to
exactly.
in the game.
It's very funny. And so, like, yep. So I know I've it's some of these
You,
games.
you
It's
know what
like,
I want a petition for The Sims?
mm,
I want, you know how people have like traits and stuff? I
yeah,
want one of those traits to be IBD. I want to be real life fucking
yeah,
Cabrera in The Sims. You know what I mean?
right, yeah. That's that should be that should be like a mod. It should be like a chronic illness mod that is like
Yes.
just like rent this thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Dude, that'd be
like,
freaking amazing. Just like
yeah,
imagine you're sleeping in game and then your character just wakes up. Oh, I got crap.
right, right,
No, you have to go to work in 3 hours. Go back to sleep.
right. Like all the levels are, yeah, like his levels are always messed up.
Yeah, dude.
He,
And never be. Why are you so mad for no reason? Oh, he's on prednisone.
right,
I got you.
exactly. He just ate. He's starving. I don't understand, type thing. So,
Yeah, his food bar is all the way down, or his hunger is all the way down. Yet he doesn't want to eat.
exactly. And
Mm.
but and so now he's dehydrated, but he just drank something. So, but
Exactly.
so exactly. So that's maybe low key we should do like a little like Android Apple game or something for like a little like
I'm gonna hit up. What are they? EA
like chronic
Sports. EA
exact
Sports. I'm gonna tell them to add a chronic illness mod.
like chronic ill sims type thing.
Yeah. Chronically ill is the trait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chronically ill type
Think
thing.
about it.
Yeah, and so so if it's not out there, well, see, the funny thing about all ideas is that someone has already thought of every idea has already been thought of. It's just that how far
I
along is
mean,
that
but who would want to put chronic illness in The Sims though?
somebody just like me or you is
Exactly.
it's
It's
probably
another IBD. You right.
yep, it's probably just thinking, it's probably like laughing to it, but thinking about it. And so, but but have they done it? Have they made it? Have they designed it? Have they reached out to anybody? Have they, probably
I'm
not.
trademarking it now. Copyright if
Right?
anybody does
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Look at me. I'm
Mhm,
calling it
mhm.
right now.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
That's
So
ours.
exactly, and so Crohn's veteran. I mean, man, talk about educating people that like in a hilarious way type thing.
Facts.
So that would be like super, make it like and once again you can do the same thing. You charge 99 cents for it to make it ad free, but 10 cents out of that goes to Crunch Class Foundation. Bam, you know.
Hmm.
And so or it's free, and then the ad revenue from that goes to the same place, you know. And
Yeah.
so there's people can make games for you. How hilarious as that is. It's just like, well, somebody can and will do it for you. So
I
you know,
mean,
it's not,
if that's their job and their hobby and they enjoy doing it, I mean, they'll do it for just
and
about anything.
there's there's a little app, there's little solutions you can do yourself too. You can make your own games and everything.
I've actually made my own game. When I was in high school, I had
Hmm.
a programming class and
Hmm.
I made a fighting game. And like the two characters, one of them was like it was Santa Claus. So we
Nice.
had Santa Claus on the right corner and then we had like some random figure on the left. And I finished it. It was actually pretty good.
Dope. That's awesome. Like, yeah, my son has been talking about wanting to make his own video games already. So it's got to get him on it. But I think we should
Go
wrap,
ahead and
wrap
end the
and
episode.
Yep, in this awesome episode about video games and IBD. And so yeah, so I have no intentions of stopping playing video games anytime soon. So
I don't either. Video games is my I don't want to say escape, but I just love video games. It's been a part of my life though, like all 26 years. You
right,
know, I
and
probably was in the womb with like a Atari or
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
joystick.
like a little headset type thing.
Yeah, but I
So
can't see myself like just leaving it. I mean, I
no,
know I took a break inside the military, but I did have my Xbox with me
mm,
and I would play it. I didn't take a break in the mini. That's a fucking lie. I was still playing WoW. I was still playing
right,
Xbox. So
right,
I've always
right.
just been a gamer. It's just been me.
Right on, right on. Yeah, so yeah, same here. Lifelong. I ain't gonna change anytime soon. So, well, awesome. Well, to everybody that's listening, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, CJ, for coming on today too, man. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you for
Um,
having me.
Yep. And so, for anybody out there, check us out, every Tuesday, 10 a.m. Eastern on Twitch. Follow and subscribe, donate and become a member to Chill Ghost.
Hmm.
And then also check out our website, www.crohnsveteran.com, where you can check out our podcast, and find out, a little bit more about CJ and I.
Hmm.
Also, you can check us out on Instagram. Follow myself at Crohn's Veteran. Our official page is official.Crohn's Veteran, and then also CJ is at Papuro, Papuro. Um, also you can check out our YouTube channel, Crohn's Veteran. We'll be coming out with a lot of great content every week to bring you guys value and to uplift people with IBD. So
Yes.
so with that, thanks for listening. Send in peace and love. Take care of yourselves and stay healthy, guys. See you later.
Deuces, guys.
Deuces.
If you guys also didn't hear the socials, there are on the bottom of the overlay. All right.
Yeah, and also, please become a member today for 99 cents or 4.99 or 9.99 a month on Anchor. That donation will help us make better episodes and continue to do what we do.
Bro, I
Thanks.
got my mic. Everything is here. I just need something to hold it. So I need a stand or a boom arm. So
Awesome. Yeah, we can
that's
figure it
my next mission.
out.
But
Cool.
guys, thanks for joining.
All right. Cool, man.